different scholars have given different views on Indian villages. First one is colonial view. This is also known as book view because it is based on field work. So that is why it lacks practical orientation. So it is known as a book view. This was given by Henry Main. And the proponents were Charles Metcalfe and Thomas Munro. Opposing this view, anti-colonial view was proposed. It is known as a field view. So it is based on field work, which disproves colonial view. This was given by O. Malek and G. And the proponent was Oscar Lewis. Then we have Marxist view. Then you have modern view. Which was given by M.N. Srinivas. Now, this colonial view states that Indian villages are cultural isolates. They are just like dispersed islands in an ocean, and they act as self-sufficient and autonomous units, and they have no connections with other villages, towns and cities. So this is what is known as colonial view, and these villages are considered as little republics. Because they are isolated and acting as a unit rather than having inter-village relationships. On the other hand, you have anti-colonial view, which states that villages are not self-sufficient and autonomous units. They have connections with other villages, towns and cities, and that concept was elaborated by Oscar Lewis, and he named that concept as rural cosmopolitanism. So that means, according to this concept, each village has connection with many other villages, towns and cities, and for their socio-economic and political needs, they are dependent on at least 400 to 500 other villages, towns and cities. That is what is rural cosmopolitanism, a concept given by Oscar Lewis. Marxist view says that these Britishers introduced capitalism and feudalism for their own economic and political benefits, which destroyed the social fabric of Indian villages. So that is Marxist view. Modern view bridges these two. M.N. Srinivas says that on one hand, villages act as self-sufficient and autonomous units. On other hand, they have connections with many other villages, towns and cities. So this view is bridging these two, and he says that Indian villages are the minimal units to study the macro Indian civilization. You get my point? So this is the thing. So please write views on Indian villages.